Hi everybody, my name is Sarah Willis. Today I'm going to be talking about 5 realizations that I had in order to heal from borderline personality disorder. I also have another video called How I Overcame Borderline Personality Disorder and Healed After Narcissistic Abuse, and I'm going to reference that video in this video. So if you haven't seen that video, go check it out. In that video, I talk about the 11 keys, that the steps I took to overcome from borderline personality disorder and healed after narcissistic abuse. These videos and my channel would not have been possible without the miracle that is plant spirit medicine. Plant spirit medicine is my key number 11. If you want to check out that video, it's called key number 11, plant spirit medicine. Plant spirit medicine unlocks neural pathways in the brain, thus undoing complex post-traumatic stress disorder. So this channel would not have been possible without those experiences that I had. I had 2 plant spirit medicine ceremonies, ayahuasca as well as San Pedro. Okay, but today I'm going to be talking about the 5 realizations that I've had throughout my healing journey. Okay, the first one, number 1, is everything is good and bad. I had this realization when I was on my way to dialectical behavior therapy. It's kind of just like this download I received. I understood that everything in every situation has a positive side or a divine, a silver lining, as well as a shadow, or everything and everybody comes with their own baggage or negative cons, or however you want to look at it. It was very balancing for me to have that realization, because I'd constantly throughout my life struggled with black and white thinking and extreme ups and extreme downs. Okay, number 2, it's everyone's fault, it's nobody's fault. When I was deep into my research and learning about this personality disorder in order to heal from it, I came across this video of this woman. I'm not even sure what the video was about now that I think about it, but she said, it's everybody's fault, it's nobody's fault. And I do some soul coaching to people around the world to help them overcome from this, and a lot of my clients have said or have really struggled with reconciling the fact that their parents or one of their caregivers was toxic or had narcissistic personality disorder, and it's really because of their upbringing that they have this personality disorder. And when this lady said that, it really clicked for me that yes, it is. My mother has narcissistic personality disorder, as well as she has addictions as well. She has alcohol addiction and drug addiction. So I could point at her, and I struggled with it too now and again in the past before I healed. But when you understand to not take it personally, and that it is directly from your upbringing, it's really not anybody's fault, because your caregiver was also abused in their childhood, and it was just a curse that was repeating. And so when I could look at it that way, that it really was becoming my upbringing, that's the reason or the cause, but I don't need to hold on to that because it's nothing personal. It's just left over from my mother's upbringing. That's really not her fault either, if that makes any sense. Hopefully that makes sense, but that was really healing for me to hear that this lady say, it's everybody's fault, it's nobody's fault. So hopefully you can appreciate that. The third thing is hero. Hero. And what I mean by this, before I had my plant spirit medicine ceremonies, I had a time in my life where I was really going to become my own hero and rescue myself. It takes us so much courage to overcome this personality disorder. When I had this moment of, I'm going to do whatever it took to heal, whatever I needed to get over this personality disorder, I would do it. And I really stepped up to the plate in becoming my own hero. I think subconsciously I was waiting for someone to rescue me. In a way, that's true. I was waiting for myself to rescue myself, to stop abandoning myself, and to be my own hero. Okay, the fourth realization I had in overcoming borderline personality disorder is blocking myself from my own love and my connection to my true self. But if you want to learn about how to stop blocking, or it's key number 10, cultivate self-love, watch that video. I know a lot of people struggle with loving themselves or having self-love. So hopefully that video will check you out, but hopefully that video will help you out, so check it out. But this was during my San Pedro ceremony. San Pedro is a cactus cousin to peyote. It's grown in South America. But during my San Pedro ceremony, the medicine didn't speak to me like using words, but I just spoke to my spirit. And I realized that I had been blocking myself from my own love my whole life. And I needed to stop that. I needed to accept the love and compassion and care and empathy for myself. I need to let that in and stop blocking myself. So that was huge in helping me heal, is just blocking myself from my own self-love. So yeah, check out that video, key number 10, cultivate self-love. And the fifth and final realization is virus. Some people may use the label as demon, however you want to look at it. This speaks to my key number 1, remove toxicity. And this is after I came back from the medicine ceremonies. I think it was like, I don't know, like 5 months or so after my ceremonies when I had that transformative experience. But once I could realize that basically from my upbringing, I had you know when a computer has a virus and the computer just doesn't do anything, or sorry, it just malfunctions, it just screws up everything. That's kind of what borderline personality disorder is. I like to think of it as it's the spirit of rejection. And once I could discern and see in myself the spirit of rejection, this virus or this demon, however you want to look at it, once I could identify it and I had awareness of it, of this virus that, basically was put into me, and it's a lie, total lie. But, this lie that I was rejected, that's why, I self-harmed. That's where my suicidal ideation and attempts came from. How I got into toxic relationships, abusive relationships. That's why I gave up on myself. I never trusted myself. Just all my problems basically culminated to this one root issue, which I call, in this fifth realization, the virus. That this virus wanted me to act, basically give my life over as a sacrifice and act like a fool, pretty much. Once I could see, I could choose to operate from a different stance, a stance of true connectedness, being connected to the universe and God and other beings and myself. Once I connected to the true reality, that's where I really began to heal. So that's really a big point of when I coach people, is going over the virus, or and you can check out that video, key number 1, remove toxicity. Once you can discern the spirit of rejection, that's a total lie. My my healing just totally went in overdrive. And that's when I realized that I could help other people. Once I had that realization that it's basically just a virus, or it's a infection or a lie, spirit of rejection. Once I could see that in myself, my whole life changed totally, drastically, and very quickly. Hopefully these 5 realizations helped you. If you're interested in soul coaching, or if you have a loved one that's suffering with this and you need help or perspective on this matter, I'd be more than happy to talk to you. My email will be down below. Much love to everyone. I pray everyone is doing well, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye for now.